Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am so excited for today because we're going to be looking at BINI, my beloved, adored BINI, and they will be actually doing their dance and singing practice. So there's going to be a lot of unaltered, pure, raw vocals, which I'm so freaking excited about because it's BINI. We know what is about to be delivered, okay? We know. I actually feel super lucky that I have been accompanying them, not from the very beginning, but for a while now. So I get to see them grow and become these legends, not just in P-pop, but more and more globally. But first, I have to find the goddamn tab because I have to have 3,000 tabs open at any point. But you know what? Recently, my chaotic mind was put in complete ease. And this time it's not going to take me 2 hours to find the tab because when I do my research about the videos, I open one tab. So that's going to be the BINI. And then it suggests me more BINI and other BINI and new BINI. And then I have like 3,000 tabs open at the same time. I know that's completely chaotic, but you know what? My mind was put in pretty much ease recently. Doesn't happen very often. I love working when I'm listening to music, obviously, but every time I would click away, the music would stop and I would lose the tab as well. And this is where I was recommended Opera, today's sponsor, and quite honestly, a lifesaver. Their pop-up player is everything. You can drag it around and control your music from any tab, even outside of the browser. Plus, it connects with 6 different streaming services. But of course, my favorite is Spotify, which recently partnered with Opera to offer 3 months of free Spotify Premium. Now, that means that your listening won't be impacted by any ads. You can create unlimited playlists and basically curate a soundtrack to your life. It also means that you can listen to whatever you want in whatever order you would like. Plus, you can download your favorite songs or podcasts and listen to them anywhere, anytime, even offline. Download Opera and head to the player's sidebar to claim your free trial. Just remember, this offer varies by country. But it's not just about the audio. Watching videos is also super convenient with Opera thanks to its detachable player. I personally love watching concerts when I'm prepping my videos, and now I can just pop out the window, resize it, or move it anywhere on the screen where it's convenient for me and just keep on working. And to make this experience even better, because let's be honest, the aesthetics matter, you can customize everything from color to sound, even to interface. There are multiple interface themes, but my favorites are Aurora, Midsummer, Metamorphic, and many more. All of them are so visually pleasing. Look how easy it is to make it match your style. Just move this slider and watch it change in real time. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Download Opera now and enjoy all the benefits of this collaboration with Spotify. I know this sounds good, and I'm super excited because recently I have discovered so much new music, like the new song from BINI, Blink Twice, that we're going to be looking at today with the dance practice. And I just want to listen to it on a repeat and again and again and again. I bet it's pretty relatable to you. Anyways, make sure to check the link to the offer down in the description. Now, without any further ado, let's get to the video.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go. Cutie pies. I love that they're kind of doing this not so, not so stiff and not so stressed out. I feel like a lot of groups, when they do these kind of like dance practices or dance practices overall, not a lot, almost any. I actually did a whole video about groups that actually sing live during their dance practices. It's a really good video if you want to check it out and discover more groups. But what I really, really like is that they're so chill because they know that they're fine with the singing department. I also have to say that listen how many of like little slides are at the beginning. Na 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 na. So it's always wow 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 wow. There's so much glissando, so much sliding notion in the voice. And if you notice, she's doing quite a lot of torso movement, and that can disrupt that kind of like nice continuous slide quite a lot, so she has to really lock in at the very beginning. Unfortunately, we're gonna make you go through that intro again. This is low. Da 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 da. Grape wine. It's so underestimated how low this passage is. I was actually quite surprised when I heard it in the song. I was like, damn, this is dipping down to their range. This is so cute. Okay, let's go. I'm kind of happy that they made the bloopers at the very beginning. But I get a lot of it. While she's like kind of like moving her torso quite a lot. Oh. That was such a cool answer. Ooh, she's not going from the chest. She's not here. Ooh, no, it's directly to a really nice solid mix. Ooh, and then she can do so many little flips comfortably. Ooh, if she wants to. She does a couple of them there. Ah. That was actually really cool how she slid from that her voice na, 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 with that amount of movement. God damn, girl. Let me give me some advice. Oh, that's on control. Let me give me some advice. With that amount of movement, she's switching registers. Every time you switch registers, you kind of lose a little bit of a control of a support. You have to be very, very careful. That's why a lot of people get very shaky there. Specifically, most people get very shaky when they kind of flip into the head voice. That's where the kind of like a little bit of instability can set in. It was cool. Look at her. She's not even breathy. Not even a little bit. Like, you can be slightly breathy from this amount of movement, but I think these girls have like just genuinely really good stamina. Like, you don't hear them panting, you know? There's of course a little breathiness, but very well managed. But specifically the rapper is kind of locked in. If you listen to that, like they have a little bit of a... But when it comes to the rap, they're like, you better amaze me. It's such a nice projection, but it's so strong. You can hear absolutely no kind of like lack of breathing, which she is going through. She just doesn't show it. It's a good support. And notice also in Gwenny, my baby girl, that she has a very different tonal quality. Both of them, when they get into the strong rap, I'm in the club. We know how she can sing. She's like, da, 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 da. But when she gets to rap, I'm in the club. It's so nicely anchored. She's actually modulating into it a little bit. So she creates as strong of a sound as possible, because that one is going to be the most stable for her. It's kind of funny because I should be the most in love with the like main singers, and I'm the most in love with the rap line. A girl can only resist that much, you know? she has so strong input in every register. Like it's not like I noticed before that her belty places are super strong. Like she is a belter. She loves that. She loves to really weigh in into her voice. But I noticed that it's not just in a belty space or like in a little bit of that lower mix. She really goes the same kind of level into her head voice as well. Ooh. It's not like ooh, ooh. No light approach for her whatsoever. She's gonna go ooh. She's not even looking at me. A strong girl right there. Mixing a little bit of an air for the chorus. I like that because it's kind of asking for a tiny bit more softer touch. So she mixed a tiny bit more air and naughty or nice instead of naughty or nice, naughty or nice. Just a tiny bit of an air mixed in, which can be bigger trouble with this amount of movement, but she's handling very well. There was also fluctuation in headways. Just blink twice. Those are the most deadly. With this choreo, this amount of movement, most deadly, honestly. Oh, reconnecting there. Twice. So first she went there with a head voice. So first one was a little bit more air, you can hear it. Just a little tap on the tone. Tap. But reconnecting very strong. Strong. All of them has such a brilliant breath management, but I think because they have multiple things going for them at the same time. Like brilliant stamina. Like these girls have stamina out of this world. It's really strong. You can see that they finished the entire choreo. This is not the first time they're doing it, very obviously, right? This is not the first take. The breathiness, barely there. Like, yes, you can tell that they've been doing quite a lot of dancing, but it's not like really exhausting the living hell out of them. Second thing is that the breath that they are managing, they're managing very well, right? So they very rarely, a very, very tiny amount of time, they really go into overtly airy spaces or like, ha, ha. They kind of try to avoid that because that is like really wasting your air with this amount of movement. So you want to spare your air everywhere. You want to go for a clean tone over breathy tone. And even, but with a clean tone, like a lot of people make this mistake that clean tone has to be loud and aggressive and it has to be belted. Absolutely no. And BINI kind of shows that you can work with a clean tone that helps you with breath management, but you can work with the dynamic of it. Like it doesn't have to be always loud and big. Yes, we had loud and big, but we also had nice and like slightly tamed. So we have dynamic going on across the whole song, which means kind of like a little bit of a dynamic fluctuation, which is pull and push and pull and push, and that makes the song so engaging and fun. It's gonna be so incredible on the live stages. I really do hope we're gonna get them in Europe. I really want to go. I would be so excited. So, hey, BINI management, respectfully, we'll love you. Please come to see us in Europe. We would be excited. Anyways, cuties, I really do hope that you enjoyed the video. And if you did, don't forget to subscribe right here. Here is the video that YouTube actually recommends for you. And here are rest of my P-pop reactions. Please stay safe and healthy. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.